Hello and welcome to more Corset Cube. Oh no, they have all the good cards in the same pack. I mean, that's a good thing, right? But also, we have to choose one. So we have Chandra, Icon of Ancestry, Sorin's Vengeance, Cone of Flame, Flames of the Firebrand. I don't know what to take. And then like some lesser cards like Tendrils or whatever this thing is. But we're not taking those. It's going to be one of those cards. I like the burn deck. I like the burn deck a lot. Chandra in Red Planeswalkers was sweet last time I did it. I'm very excited to do it again. Part of me wants to just take Flames of the Firebrand because this is going to be good in any deck. It's quite splashable and like, you know, it's just good removal. Where Chandra's only good in like a specific deck. So I would rather have Flames of the Firebrand without Chandra than Chandra without Flames of the Firebrand. So I think I'm going to take this card. I think it's like just good versatile removal because some of the best decks make like a bunch of 1/1 tokens or like mono white makes 2/1s. And Flames just cleans those up so nicely, but then it also kills like 3/3s and things. So that's kind of why I'm going for that. Cone of Flame is very good, but it's more limiting because I don't want to play that many creatures. So there has to be like quite a few targets in play for that to be good. I could take Earthquake here. The other option is Sky Diamond. Both good options. By taking Earthquake, I'm cutting red more. And this is also a nice board wipe. So I think I like that, but Sky Diamond is a very good card. I'm just going to take this and cut red. I think Red Burn is one of the better decks in this cube. And the ability to kill small creatures is very important if you're going to be a little bit slower. So like if we don't end up Red Burn, these are going to be great cards in like any type of like dirtily ramp deck we end up in. But we also have the option to end up in Red Burn, which I think is just very good. Omniscience. That's interesting. Pillage? Not so sure about Pillage. I guess there is an aggressive red deck, so I could see that happening. Part of me wants to take Sphinx of Uthun and try and go blue-red like burn. Would be fun. I think the technically correct pick here is Faith's Fetters. It's just great removal and combos well with the things we have going on currently because it gains you life, so it helps you stay alive longer. In fact, I've talked myself into Faith's Fetters, I think. I like Sphinx, but it's very expensive and it's probably going to come around. This card just continually impresses me. And one very important thing to note about this is like the most important card type in Core Set Cube, or really just any cube, is Planeswalker because they're so oppressive. I would cut most of them, but I think Core Set Cube has fewer like just egregious examples of, you know, Planeswalkers that are just 3 mana win the game. So I think it's more fun in that respect because it's a lot of the like clunkier 5 and 6 mana Planeswalkers. But still, you need to have a game plan in place for dealing with Planeswalkers, and Faith's Fetters does that very, very nicely. Here we can take Gilded Lotus, Ponder, Boomerang. I don't think I have the mana for Boomerang. And then try and wheel Wildfire. I think I'm going to take the Lotus and try and wheel the Wildfire. Okay. Ask and you shall receive. There's the goggles. Yeah, I mean, it's better than Sisei's Ring by far, so I'll just take it. It's a little bit more expensive, but we now have Magmatic Insight to go with Pyromancer's goggles, which is good. Opportunity's fine, Rain of Revelation's fine. Mu Yangling is a pretty good example of a 3 mana Planeswalker that does not immediately win the game, but I think it's still very good. Like, you can emblem very quickly, and then you can make 4/4 flyers, but this one's more fair. I just think 3 mana Planeswalkers in general are kind of a mistake, but I'm going to take this because it goes with goggles and kind of smooths our draws and cuts red quite a bit. Krenko's Command. Okay, I mean, blue is looking pretty open as well. And Remove Soul is a very good card, but I could also go like red Pyromancer's Goblins. I just think on its own this card is quite weak, and this is a much better card in general. I could also take Gift of Paradise or Dismal Backwater if I think I'm going to splash, but I don't think I'm going to splash. These cards or these colors feel relatively open. I'm gonna speculate on Remove Soul. I might regret that. I kind of regret that now. Goblin Wizardry would go nicely with Krenko's Command, but this is much better than Krenko's Command because they have prowess, so I'll take this, and I'm not too upset about it, because if I end up blue-red, like, I'd much rather have the instant anyway. I think I'm not missing out on that much. Okay, so someone took 3 mana Chandra, which is a little bit concerning. Icon of Ancestry got passed, so I could have taken Krenko's Command and gone into that, but I just like the burn deck more. I'm going to take Cone of Flame. I think the Goblins deck is probably going to overall have a higher win rate. Although Icon of Ancestry is not necessarily the best combo with things like Goblin Wizardry because they don't have the Goblin card type. It just like Cube is there to draft to have fun. Pyromancer's Goggles is one of my all-time favorite cards, and very few cubes have it. So the ones that do, I'm going to draft the archetypes when it's in there. I think I'm also legitimately undefeated with this card in Cube, or in any format, I think. Because I won like 4 leagues in Live the Dream Cube, and then I think I played this in Core Set Cube like 2 years ago and won with it. So like it's very fun and it also wins, and that's the dream combo. We're going to take Quicken over Pariah. Seems fine. Quicken Cone of Flame or Quicken Earthquake seems fun. Alright, I'm glad I speculated on blue. Blue seems very open. I think I just take Harbinger of the Tides. It's a little bit expensive and clunky, but it does deal with some bigger creatures, and I don't think I'm playing Daring Apprentice. The Sword is fine, but I have 0 creatures in my deck, and Omniscience is pretty much uncastable. I appreciate that it's in the cube, but even I don't think I would go that far. Okay, then we get our Boomerang. So yeah, we're just blue-red tempo, although there are some late white cards, but I think we're more set up to be a good blue-red counter burn type deck. The only thing that concerns me is the mana, right? This is a lot of double blue, but there's a sleight of hand, okay. I mean, that's a lot of spells at least. Okay, there's a finisher. if I find the need for an 8 mana 8/8. Last pick, Council's Lieutenant. So red kind of was drying up there towards the end. And blue-white seems to be open. So as much as it pains me, I could definitely see a world where I cut Pyromancer's Goggles and then just go blue-white control. We'll see what happens, but someone did take the early Chandra, so we do have to keep that in mind. Tezzeret, Artifice Master, make a Thopter, draw a card. That card seems fantastic. I'm trying to decide if it's going to come around, because I think Marble Diamond is actually quite good for the deck. But I already have a lot of cheap interactions, so I don't actually need Marble Diamond. I could just cast spells and kill them that way. Thopter Engineer and Fling are kind of medium. Tidebinder Mage is okay. Memory Lapse does buy you time. Oh, someone took Wildfire as well, I think. So we're definitely getting cut off from red. I do have to keep that in mind. I kind of want to just take Memory Lapse. Like, much worse than Remand, but still fine. I'm going to get some red card back. Sure, we'll take that. I don't know if the goggles are going to get there. We're getting cut a little bit. Icy Manipulator goes well in any deck. I guess now is where we need to decide if we're moving into white and getting rid of red. Because we could take like Gideon and Wheel Day. I know white was very open earlier on. I think, honestly, Icy Manipulator is going to be just better. And we're going to wheel one of these cards. So I could just take Icy Manipulator, get more information about what's like going on. And then use that information to decide, do I take Gideon or not? Not playing any of these. Yeah, Goblins is very open, but it's not too interesting to me. I play Cube to have fun, and that's just fine. Evacuation is a fine sideboard card. Soul Warden is interesting. There's that. I could take Palaka Worm and try and cast it off a Gilded Lotus. That seems like something that I would do, but I'm gonna take Evacuation. I think Archaeomancer's in the cube, and we could just kind of go infinite there. Sorry, red deck. I love you, Goggles, but today is probably not your day. Although I think I'm still going to play at least Earthquake. Oh, wow. A lot of good ones here. Oh, there's so many. Why couldn't this be the last pack? I want Archaeomancer, Force Spike, Sphinx's Tutelage, Thrill of Possibility, Terramorphic Expanse, Nicol Bolas, and maybe Chandra. I think I just want to take Archaeomancer to go with the Evacuation combo. Like, it's good with a lot of things we have going on. Tutelage gives us a win con, but I don't think we need that. And then Thrill is good with Goggles, but I think that has a higher chance of coming around. So we'll just take the card that like completes a lot of combos. And then we get this pack, which does nothing. There's like 500 Leonin War Leaders in this cube. I don't understand. My last opponent had like 2, which I don't understand how that works. But Clone is fine, really kind of medium. Heliod's Pilgrim only gets Fate's Fetters, and then Haze of Coilos I'm probably not playing. So we'll just take Clone, but it's much worse than Phantasmal Image. Man, this draft is not going well. We're getting cut relatively hard. I did not know Smallpox was in here. That's fun. I can take Glimpse of the Future. I guess that's fine. It's not the worst, but it does at least smooth our draws. Actually, that's fine. You can put like Evacuation in your graveyard and keep Archaeomancer and then just bounce all the creatures forever. It's only a 9 mana combo. That's not too much to ask. Okay. Yeah, these packs are just alternating in a way that's very unfortunate for me. Cavalier of Gales. Draw 3 cards, put 2 cards, so you brainstorm, and then get it back seems nice. Otherwise, I can take Merfolk Looter. Just a nice turn 2 play. Keeps me alive. I already have a lot of 5s. So I think I do just take Merfolk Looter. It's just pretty nice. Okay, what is going on here? A lot of red cards wheeled. Thundermaw versus Bogart and Hellkite, I think is what I'm looking at. So I guess people are taking the red burn spells and just passing all of the creatures. 6, 7, 8. So I do have Gilded Lotus. And I'm not really so much of a burn deck. So I think I actually am going to take Bogart and Hellkite and just go really deep. I came here to go deep. We could take Crucible. So I think maybe just the packs were not so great. Tidebinder Mage is a great sideboard card. Karplusan Forest, if I need a splash, I guess is fine. Goblin Matron, I don't have any goblins to get, so I'll just get the Forest. Palaka Worm. Sure. Yeah, I think these packs were just bad. Gideon's Lawkeeper. Like, white and blue are open. Red is not open, but it also was because all those insane red cards came around. But I think maybe that pack was just full of good red cards. I think the Priest, I don't know. Doom Necromancer. I can tell you one thing. Green is not open. That was my keen observation. I like taking Baron, bounce a creature, and you can like return enter the battlefield effects. Chasm Skulker is fine, but a little bit slower. And then Sheevan Reef. Actually, maybe I have to take Sheevan Reef. You know what? I have to take Sheevan Reef. I can't afford to not have a single piece of mana fixing here. I want to run Faith Fetters, but right now the fixing is just not there. Ambassador Liquatus. Okay, that's a win con for sure. Also Rewind, Waker of Waves, Guerrilla Tactics, but what do I have? Like 3 red spells. I don't think Pyromancer's Goggles, at least at the moment, is going to get there. Probably what I'm going to end up doing is looking something like, maybe something like this, like mostly blue with a light red splash. Although, I guess I have Cone of Flame. Yeah, I'll take Liquatus. It's a good win con. Belvar Stone, that helps a lot. Persuasion's good, Beacon of Destruction's good, and Soulblade Jin are good. I think I have a lot of 5s. Actually, I have fewer 5s. Manipulator, Archaeomancer, Evacuation. If I take Beacon, then the Goggles gets better because it just does 10 to the face. And I do like that. Alright, I'll try it. It also, I mean, it gives me a very good late win game. What am I even saying? A very good win condition. Destructive Force. I really only have Gilded Lotus, and if I don't draw a Gilded Lotus, Destructive Force will just destroy me. So I take P and Kieran, I think. Shipwreck Dowser, if I had Sublime Epiphany, I'd take, but P and Kieran's just a better card in general. There we go. I guess ask and you shall receive. Now my deck's actually quite good. I hope I wheel the other thing that gets it back, but given this, I think we're set up. I just need to draw Epiphany every single game, and then we're good to go. But it's like really insane with Bogart and Hellkite. I don't think I need Stormtide Leviathan. The mana for Face Fetters is not there. So this is 24 playables currently. I need to make one more cut. Part of me thinks it might be Bogart and Hellkite, but I'm also running Gilded Lotus, so maybe I don't need to. Mirror Image is pretty bad in my deck. I'll just take Scuttling Doom Engine if I get into a matchup where their deck is very slow and I need a way to win. Aside from all the other ways I have to win. Okay, Teferi's Tutelage is good. I will play that card. I might even main deck it. Whenever you draw, they mill. So I have Tutelage plus Liquatus. I think given that, I can get rid of Bogart and Hellkite. I like Cone of Flame because it like just cleans the board nicely. And this loots once, right? Yeah, that seems fine. Although I don't really have any ways to draw cards with Teferi's Tutelage, so it's just like the slow mill plan. Coat of Arms. Ooh, Heartfire Immolator. That was actually a pretty nice pickup. That's a nice splash. Part of me thinks I can't play P and Kieran because of the mana, but we'll see. I'm not doing any of this, so I guess maybe some decks can't beat Form of the Dragon. Do I main deck this? It's green or blue. Green or red. I don't think I main deck it. So this is 23, so this could be my main deck. I think there are probably better sideboard cards. Magnetic Insight is one that I'm looking at. That might be better than P and Kieran. Also, maybe Bogart and Hellkite's better than P and Kieran, but 8 mana is a lot. Alright, nothing here. I think this. I really want to play Palaka Worm though. Alright, from this pack, This has been a very weird draft. I'm not playing any of these, but maybe I just take Windborn. No, I'll take this. Sure, whatever. Brushland. Like white was so open, but like it wasn't in packs 1, so it's very confusing. I'll take Triplicate Spirits. But blue was also pretty open. Like I got a very late Sublime Epiphany, which I think is like one of the top cards in the cube. But then someone took my 5 mana clunky, like return a spell from your graveyard card. Like 4 spike is gone. Yeah, I think black-white is what's open. So these are the kind of drafts that would be really fun to play in a pod because, like, you know, maybe nobody, maybe one person is black-white. And then you're just playing against a bunch of people fighting over green. Oh my gosh. You're just playing against a bunch of people fighting over green, red, blue. And, like, it felt like to me that blue was relatively open. So I think most people were fighting over green, red, or maybe just green. I'm not sure really what was going on there. Last pick, God's willing. Okay, so yeah, none of the blue cards wheeled. One of the more interesting drafts, but that's fine. I don't think I'm playing Soulblade Jhin. Right now, I think this is the deck. The only other considerations are Bogart and Hellkite or Magnetic Insight over P and Kieran, but I think I need a little bit more power, so we'll keep P and Kieran. And honestly, 11-6 seems great, or 11-5. You guys run one. Actually, I changed my mind. I'm not going to main deck the Tutelage. I don't have many card draw spells, so it actually does nothing in the main deck because it just takes so long to mill them out. No, it's fine. I have Liquidus. Okay, never mind. Forget everything I said. So you guys run one. Oh, right. We're playing against Gruglog. That's a cool name. We're going first. I think this deck benefits a lot from going first. I'm actually going to keep this. Our deck is like pretty mana hungry. We have a lot of 5s as evidenced by this. We have sleight of hand to smooth it out and hopefully hit like... We do also have a lot of good 2-mana interactive cards and our opponent mulliganed, so I think that's fine. Yeah, we'll do this to try and hit something on turn 2. Hopefully like a Merfolk Looter. Harbinger is probably better than an Island. Icy Manipulator. I'm going to be tapping out for a while, so I'm actually just going to cast this on turn 2 as a 2-2. It's not the best play, but like, I'm not doing anything with my mana this turn, next turn, and then I have to spend my Icy Manipulator turn just casting Harbinger. Well, drawing Tutelage here actually worked out pretty nicely. I think I'm just going to discard Cone of Flame. I don't have any red mana. Wood Elves Force. Like, I know Cone of Flame would be good here, but I have Merfolk Looter Teferi's Tutelage. I didn't even think about that combo. And that's actually a really fast clock. They're getting milled for... My draw is 2, Looter is 2. Okay, I can Icy Manipulator that. Play Looter. The Hydra gets bigger, but that's fine. They're going mono green. So as long as I can hit a land in my top 2, that's great. I guess I should have attacked there, but I don't think I'm winning on damage, so it's better to hold this up in case they don't have a spell here. A fight effect on my Looter would hurt though, because then I'm like pretty unlikely to hit a land from my Manipulator. This is fine though. In fact, I probably will double block the Hydra. Nah. They called my bluff. Land? Okay, that's nice. So I go land, Manipulator. Hydra gets bigger, but I can tap it down. And then we're just gonna, keep tapping down Hydra. I think actually for this turn, I'm going to tap down the Fiendhorn Elder and just take a hit off the Hydra. That makes sense. I could also just Evacuation though. Just scared. I think, okay, we'll just tap down the Hydra. That seems fine. And hold back Harbinger to block the Fiendhorn Elder. So let's do the math. I draw 2 cards per turn. That mills them for 4. They draw 1, so that's 5. So they die in 5 turns. But they also have 7 mana. Move to combat, we tap this down. The fact that they didn't just jam spells pre-combat tells me they probably don't have too much going on. Yeah, Elder Gargaroth is fine. Let's loot. Probably just going to discard whatever I draw. Oh. Okay, let's discard Evacuation, because I have Archaeomancer. Then we can clone the Gargaroth. Do I want to do that? Or do I want to just Archaeomancer back Evacuation? I kind of like cloning the Gargaroth. Give me that. Pass. Did I draw land? No. So let's... I don't even need to draw land here. Let's just pass. So the plan here is to tap down their Gargaroth, take a hit off the Hydra, I guess, and then Nissa is not going to flip. That's a lot of mana. Ooh, Mitotic Slime. Okay. Alright, I kind of regret discarding Evacuation now. Their hand is quite good. So whenever this attacks or blocks, draw a card. So let's, in the beginning of combat, I guess at this point now we're just going to tap down Mana Gorge or Hydra. And then we can offer a trade with Gargaroths. They make a beast, that makes sense. Block. I'm not gaining 3 life. I think I want to draw a card that mills them quite a bit quicker. Although the beast keeps me alive. Alright, let's make a beast. Let's loot. Definitely mistake discarding Evacuation. Here... Guess I discard Flames? Ooh, I like Tezzeret. Draw a card. If you control 3 or more artifacts, draw 2 cards. Alright, let's go with Archaeomancer. Getting back Evacuation. We could just start doing that. Pass turn. This flips at 7, right? Yeah, but they only have 1 card in hand, so it's not guaranteed to flip. Okay, they do flip. That's like both good and bad. At the beginning of combat, we tap the Hydra. Bluff a lightning bolt or something. So we can... Whenever it dies, make 2 oozes. Yeah, I don't want that dying. I think I just trade off beasts and then take 4. They draw a card. It's Primordial Hydra. What does that one do? Okay, that just gets big. We don't care about that. As long as it doesn't have any enter the battlefield effects, they can do whatever they want, and we're just going to keep bouncing their stuff. And I actually can kill Nissa here, oddly enough. We loot, probably just discarding whatever we draw. Oh, remove soul. 5/6. I don't even care about that. They have 1 card in hand. We draw Gilded Lotus. That was an exceptional draw. 5. So we tap down Primordial Hydra. Attack Nissa. I think I might be able to kill my opponent with Tezzeret and whatnot, but this is more fun. And they're just going to replay their creatures anyway. I might as well just Evacuation. Then I can go Gilded Lotus. Yeah, Mana Gorger. Well, that's honestly a funny card to lead with. Oh, that was an exceptional draw. But that's all it was. Okay, they mill down to 5. Fine, I'll play it safe. Let's just play Archaeomancer, getting back Evacuation. And then, yeah, they're just gonna die. Alright, this seems like a rough matchup for my opponent. I saw basically their whole deck. I didn't see anything that was too scary. I think I'm honestly gonna get rid of Cone of Flame. It's a little hard to cast and not great against their deck. Stormtide Leviathan kind of just wins the game. Their creatures cannot attack or block. So I like that. What else do I want? Soulblade Djinn is a 4/3 flyer. That's okay. Maybe we just get rid of Goblin Wizardry. I don't know how much these 1/1s will matter. We're just going for Stormtide Leviathan. Well, this hand's good. So is theirs. Okay, turn 1 sleight of hand. I don't even really know what I'm going for here, but remove soul. Yeah, that seems okay. As long as they don't have Mana Gorge or Hydra. No! Okay. Ooh, that's a lot. Uh-oh. That's so much mana. I think I'm just gonna hold up remove soul this turn. I don't want them playing like Elder Gargaroth and then I die to it. Send a card. Oh no. Okay. Well, that went badly. So they're just gonna make a bunch of 2/2s. Oh boy. At least Evacuation is good against that. I gotta get down to Fairy's Tutelage now. I bottomed a land for remove soul, and obviously now I'm just digging for a land here. I think Ambassador Liquidus blocks pretty well. Quicken does draw a card, so I like that. Harbinger trades for 2 elementals, which I also like. This really, really sucks. I think I'm just gonna discard Icy Manipulator. It's too slow. I milled 2 good cards. That's nice. Yeah, I really should have kept my lands. So other elf creatures get +1/+1. She's just a 4-mana 3/4. That's fine. Oh, she does pump up Fyndhorn Elder. All right, deck. We need lands. I messed up. I shouldn't have bottomed a land. I do have Archaeomancer, so I'm going to Quicken. I need to draw a land here to have a chance. Yikes. All right, let's get down the Immolator. Last turn. No, we're probably dead. Interesting that they're keeping back an elemental. That tells me they're about to play a planeswalker. I'm gonna block this one. Take 5. Because why else would they keep back? I don't know why they kept back an elemental. Just giving me life, I guess. Utopia tree. Okay, I mean, if they don't have another play, we actually have a good shot if I hit a land here. Earthquake for 2 seems decent to me. That seems very good. Boom. Go. Yeah, of all the non-land cards, that was one of the better ones. So now I take damage. I mean, we're still in a very bad position, but we are setting up to do things. They have a land. So if we can draw an untapped land here. Okay. Now I can Harbinger of the Tides and take no damage this turn. We probably just bounce Dwinin and then block the elemental. Okay, so do this. They don't even gain the life. Bounce her. Yes. Ha! No life gain. There might be a world in which I survive this. I don't get to remove Soul Her, which is a little sad. Well, maybe I do, but they're going to play Big Hydra. Yeah. Alright, I mean, it's land or bust. This is going to become a 12-12. That's not a land. Alright, well, this remove soul, I think, cost me the game, but we have another game. Right, there's no... This doubles? Yeah, we're dead. Okay. Primordial Hydra's scary. And the other downside is now they know about Earthquake. But again, I think in general our deck's great. That was me, that was my misplay, not the deck. The deck performed perfectly. Let's go first. I just realized I should have brought in Form of the Dragon. Oh boy. I can hit... I'm gonna keep this. I have Sleight of Hand into like Time Walk, into the Fishman, plus Teferi's Tutelage. Yeah, this is fine. This is gonna hit a land and we're gonna be good to go. Perfect. Go ahead. So just no Birds of Paradise. Okay, nice. There's a third land. Here's the hope. They're missing land drops. Ah, man. Well, I think I just got to get down the Tutelage as soon as possible. Probably going to discard the Heartfire Immolator. Opponent says every game. Yeah, it's pretty lucky. Remove Soul. Yeah, I'll discard this. I don't have any reliable red mana at the moment. I also realize I should be putting Form of the Dragon in my deck. So this is their turn to cast a spell that matters. That is not it. Okay. We can, I think honestly just our Teferi's Tutelage races the Wood Elves. Boomerang. That's also quite good. Let's play that. I can Boomerang one of their forests, I guess, if I need to. I'm milling a lot of land. So if they like miss on land drops here and then I get to Memory Lapse a spell, that would be really good. We're gonna Memory Lapse that. Do I want a Boomerang? Not really. Land there would have been very good, but given that was their best play last turn, I'm just gonna play Ambassador Liquidus. Now they can resolve their Ranger's Path, go up to 6 lands, and then I hopefully get to go Gilded Lotus and then start milling them for a whole bunch. Or Gilded Lotus into Stormtide Leviathan, take the game over. Okay, well, I can just Boomerang that. Here's where I draw the land. Let's go land, Boomerang Master. Pass turn. Remove Soul or activate Ambassador Liquidus. But I couldn't have gone Gilded Lotus into Boomerang Remove Soul, so it's what I went with. Because that is their one answer to Stormtide Leviathan. They can just make a bunch of wolves and then kill it. Achievement Reef is fine. 6, play this. Go ahead, and now they get milled for a whole bunch. That's 9, so I can mill them for 9. So they actually die in 2 turns. Man, I don't even get to cast the Leviathan. They just die too quick. And that Memory Lapse really hurt their mana development. Elvish Champion gives Forest Walk. Sure. Kill you. Yeah, it's just not even worth it to play the Leviathan. That's boring. I let them draw? Yeah, I guess so. They go to 11, and then I mill them for a bunch and they die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I've milled like literally all of their lands. Ooh, that's fun. It's respectable. Let's just mill them. Liquidus is good. This would have been way more fun. I like Stormtide Leviathan wins, but I'll accept this. See you guys next round. All right, here for round 2 against Jared, MSD 18. Let's go first. I'll keep this. A lot of lands plus looter is pretty nice. And I'll lead on Island. Keep them guessing. Because I do have some double blue cards. Okay, against red, let's get down the Merfolk looter first. Krenko's command, okay. Ooh, Tezzeret's nice. So let's go... Guess I might as well main phase loot because I'm not going to be blocking. Ooh, P and Kieran's also good. I'm honestly going to discard Archaeomancer. It's very slow right now. And then just play Heartfire Immolator holding up red to kill a goblin. Then next turn I can play P and Kieran, and then I'm actually set up for Tezzeret. Okay, turn off auto yields. So they're going to play Goblin Rival Master, and I'm going to kill it. Although, I guess it's the same, right? Either I kill it, and then they don't attack. No matter what I do, it's the same. So let's just limit the decisions or whatever. Oh, now I regret discarding Archaeomancer. It's okay though. We have P and Kieran, Merfolk Looter at the ready. Stand up for Tezzeret. Goblin Trap. Ooh, don't like that one. Alright, they're all 2/2s. Attacking me. I think I just want to double block that goblin exclusively and then just take 2. Because they can sack a goblin to trade with a Thopter, but then I'm still trading with a goblin either way. Maybe that was wrong. Maybe I'm supposed to take it and then chump, but I am at 14 and that's kind of low. Ooh, that's a good one. So I didn't even loot with the looter. That was a mistake, but it's fine. We get to go Tezzeret, uptick Tezzeret, and the Thopter is going to be a chump blocker because I'm just setting up for Tezzeret evacuation things. Coat of Arms, okay. Ooh, wait. Each creature... Oh, that's so good with my Thopters. Oh, that's so good. I mean, it's good with their stuff too, but... Attacking me with both. I think I chump and take 3. And do I loot? I have literally the 2 cards I want in my hand. I don't think I do. Nice. So I get to... I think I just draw a card here. Play an island. Attack with P and Kieran. Hold up Sublime Epiphany plus Evacuation. And I want to resolve Evacuation first, but it depends on like how many Goblin tokens they're about to make, because this is going to go crazy. Power Driver's fine. Oh, I guess pre-combat does make sense. So let's loot. Card Mountain. Bounce everything. And then get a whole lot of Thopters in play. Yep, the Trash Man. But this is honestly going to be quite good. I play P and Kieran. Make some Thopters. They get big. They get even bigger. They're all 3/3s now. I have P and Kieran activation up. I don't know if I necessarily need that though. I think I'd rather just get down a looter and pass. And then hopefully we can Sublime Epiphany P and Kieran, and Coat of Arms will help us a little. Pile Driver's fine. So here's where we draw Earthquake. Ooh, that's a lot of goblins. Yikes. Alright, double block. Suppose we triple block the Goblin Chieftain. Chump block here, take 9 and go to 2. I don't know if I like that. Oh wait, triple block is bad. This is okay, because then nothing else has haste. Alright, going to 2. I think I could have double blocked the Goblin Pile Driver. I would have dealt 5, and then they lose Chieftain, which makes it much smaller. If they have Goblin Grenade, I'm very dead, but that is what it is. They actually have it? Come on. Alright. Alright. Game 2 against Goblins. I definitely like Stormtide Leviathan. And I guess Form of the Dragon is also very similar in that it just wins. Goblin Wizardry is pretty slow. Boomerang, it's pretty slow. I don't think I'm winning off of Teferi's Tutelage. I think their deck, the Goblins deck is like the best deck in the format. So Tidebinder Mage is nice. Cone of Flame. I just need like things that go big. Icy Manipulator, I guess it's really slow too. But I don't have much better things. I guess I just cut it and run 17. Because I'm really just trying to establish a lock with some of these cards. Do I run 18 land given what I'm trying to do? just like add a mountain to the deck. Honestly, that doesn't seem like the worst. And Clone seems pretty bad in this matchup. We're basically just ramping to one of my 7 or 8 mana win the game cards. Deal. Let's see if we can do it. Going first. Alright. I like this hand a lot more on the draw, but I'll still take it. They mulliganed. That's good. We don't want to turn one thing. I would like to remove Soul like a Goblin Pile Driver and then Tideminder Mage something. No! Alright, let's, I suppose, just lock that down. We're really trying to go as long as we can without taking damage. Dragon Fodder. Okay, so I could block those. Achievement Reef, that gives me hope. So I'm just gonna hold up Remove Soul. Their attacks are not good, and I can counter like a Goblin Chieftain or whatever. Okay, that seems fair. Okay, I draw a land again. Let's look like we're being desperate and play Glimpse the Future. But then next turn I'm just gonna Earthquake all their goblins. Cone of Flame, can't really cast, so I'll just get a Mountain. And then play Mountain. Next turn I can Earthquake for 4. They didn't do anything? What the heck? Alright, well, I guess I have Flames of the Firebrand plus Remove Soul. That works just as well. Go ahead. What could possibly be in their hand? Coat of Arms? Alright, that's getting countered. None of that. The next turn I'm going to play Tezzeret and make a Thopter. There it is. Tezzeret. Although, wait, this was a bad idea. My life total becomes 5. That's Goblin Grenade territory. That was a bad idea. That's fine, though. Let's make our Thopter, play Sheevan Reef, pass turn. This was a really, really bad idea. Oh, man. Gutter Snipe is interesting. Evacuation. That makes me feel pretty safe. Let's draw a card. Sleight of hand, sure. Ian Kieran, Archaeomancer. There we go. There's the lock. Archaeomancer getting back. I like the sound of Cone of Flame personally. And I'll even hold back the Thopter. We're just going to play this very safe. Coat of Arms makes their goblins bigger, but they still just die. Affect me. Chump. Red. Cone of Flame. 1, 2, 3. Tezzeret makes... let's just draw. Land, attack for 1. Now I have Archaeomancer Evacuation, and Coat of Arms is actually just making Tezzeret kill them faster. Okay, we're getting rid of Form of the Dragon. Goblin Grenade makes that so sketchy. We'll bring in Bogart and Hellkite, though. It's similar. And on the draw, do I want 18 land? Yeah, I think I still do. I want to get up to these spells. Yeah, I mean, it's slow, but it does things. Opponent Snap kept 7. I don't like that. But like, we have all of our colors. We have a good curve, good filtering. Not gonna mulligan that. Okay. Regretting running 18 land. But again, we only need to get up to Stormtide Leviathan. That's a lot of land. Alright, I don't like this. Hopefully they just play a really slow 3-drop. Okay. Well, we do get to bounce that, so now I just need to draw Remove Soul. But that's really good against me. Unreal. Okay, I mean, that's just unfortunate. Glimpse the Future. Okay, well, the lands are gone. we've dug through those. I know people are gonna say, "Why'd you run 18?" But like, it would only make a difference of 1, and this is still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's still a lot to see in the top 14. Okay, well, I get to go Cone of Flame as long as this isn't a Goblin Trash Master. Cone of Flame into Epiphany could get there. Ooh, that's bad. I do get to kill it, but I take so much here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I take 2. I think I'm dead, but we'll see. Down to 8. Yeah, I mean, even just Goblin Grenade puts me down to 3. And they have it. They're thinking about it. Interestingly enough, if they Goblin Grenade here, they don't have lethal? No, they do. Because I go to 1. Yeah, that was just the nut draw from them. Well played. I was very close to getting there, but this just a little bit too slow. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, down to 1. They hit me for 1 and I die. Man, that was close. I think this deck had a good shot. They also probably have a haste creature or whatever. Oh, okay. So let's see. If I untap, They just had a lot of burn. That was just a good draw from them and a slow draw from me. Goblin Grenade does that. See you guys next round. Alright, we're playing against 7 Summits 103. This hand seems acceptable. Obviously need one more land, but turn 2 Merfolk Looter will do that. We're playing against green, which seems like our best matchup, depending on obviously what type of green they are. Okay. Not a land. Okay, double forced into Druid of the Cowl tells me I'm probably favored in this matchup. I should not have played that mountain. It tells them a bit more about my deck, but yeah, I shouldn't have played that because now they might play around a board wipe or something a little bit more than they otherwise would. Although Druid of the Cowl is oddly good against those things. I'll take one. Leaf Gilder. Okay. 2-1. Harbinger of the Tides. I can kill one of their things. That seems pretty slow. They missed a land drop? Maybe. I think I'm going to glimpse the future for a land and then loot. Sublime Epiphany. Yeah, we'll get that back eventually. And then pass turn. They did miss a land drop. Okay, that's actually quite good to know. So then I guess our plan is to set up for a Cone of Flame. Draw and discard. Honestly, they're all good here. I can clone the Obstinate Baloth. That seems nice. Yeah, let's do that. 4. Now I can discard this land. I have the 5 that I need. Hopefully they play a 2 toughness creature and then I just get him with Cone of Flame. I'll trade. What? Why did that yield through my turn? I don't actually know. I wanted to loot with my Merfolk Looter, but this should end the game. 1, 2, 3. I'm not even gonna loot, so I'll just attack. Okay, maybe that was too soon. Tutelage. Tutelage is actually nice here because it lets me see their deck. I keep tapping wrong. There we go. It's very tutelage. I guess at this point I could just discard Sheevan Reef. Sisse's Ring, Nissa. Okay. Let's just pass turn. Well, they're drawing lands. I guess we're not out of this. We do now know they're playing red cards, which is relatively useful. They have Rada, and we don't get to see the top card of their deck. But I'm just going to Flames of the Firebrand down Rada most likely. Discard this land. It was Champion Farseek, so they're definitely playing Elves. P and Kieran's good. Kill this. They're just letting me see the whole deck. That's really nice. Because right, this is a really fast clock. They have their own Earthquake. Okay, let's loot again. I think I'm just going to keep discarding lands. I've milled a lot of spells though, so there's probably mostly lands left in their deck. Alright, so I have Earthquake. So let's just wait for them to deploy stuff and then kill everything. Because they're getting milled for 4 per turn, so they actually die in 4 turns. Terror of the Peaks. Now that's not something I'm excited about. Let's get down our Goblin Wizardry and then just boomerang the Terror of the Peaks. Looks like I'm not going to be Earthquaking after all. Ooh, Ambassador Loquatus was perfect. Like this. I need double blue. Hit them for 2. They might just concede to the Ambassador, because yeah, that's... So we get to see they have Earthquake, which suggests they have a lot of Chunky Boys, Cavaliers, Flint of 4. So kind of red-green mid-range aggro. I like Form of the Dragon in this matchup for sure. And Stormtide Leviathan. Maybe I should just bringing these in more often. Cards that are... honestly, everything's good. I guess Goblin Wizardry is a bit medium. And... maybe Cone of Flame. They probably don't have too many things that hits. I know it was very good in that one situation that I just played it in, but... I just don't know how many 5-drops I can keep in my opener, you know? I'll keep this hand. Icy Manipulator plus Earthquake probably goes a long way. Tezzeret versus a Looter. I'm gonna play Earthquake. I'm gonna take Tezzeret. We're gonna play for a bit longer of a game, I guess. The downside of doing this is I don't have a red source and I don't get a Looter to find a red source. My opponent plays Charcoal Diamond instead of a creature. But I have Memory Lapse, so that's good. I'll lapse Nissa. Did they miss a land drop here? That's gonna be huge. Oh, they didn't. Well, I keep drawing this card and I'm not too upset about it. Get rid of Flames. So we get to actually, that's pretty sweet combo. Mill Nissa after we Memory Lapse her. Crushing Bronzodon. They kill the tutelage, but that's like not bad for me. I'm gonna get down the manipulator now because they missed a land drop, I think, because it's my turn 4 to their turn 5. No, they did not miss a land. Ant Queen. Okay, so they can make a bunch of insects. I can earthquake them away eventually. Makes me just want to play Tezzeret and uptick because they can't actually kill Tezzeret with Ant Queen. I might even just let Tezzeret take 5. I'm not certain. Probably won't though. Block, yeah, because then I have manipulator and things. Visionary's good. Oh, come on, deck, give me a mountain off the top. Okay. Sometimes you just get very lucky. Earthquake for 5. They have 2 cards in hand. Tezzeret. I guess it makes sense to make a Thopter here, and then make a Thopter and then start drawing 2. It also upticks Tezzeret. Okay. Okay. That's that's a good way to come back. Although I'm about to follow this up with I mean, I just get to Icy Manipulator, Primeval Titan, so I think that's fine. Ooh, that's good. 1, 2, 3. Liquatus. It's if you have 3, right? Yeah. So let's make a Thopter so I can start drawing 2 cards. Back them for 1, and then I get to Icy Manipulator, Prime Time, and then remove Soul. And they have 1 card in hand? Yeah. Combat tap. Okay, that's a lot of land. I guess they could Earthquake for 3. That is an option that they have. Looks like what they're doing, maybe. No, they are! Goodbye, Liquatus. How do I know? It feels like I'm calling everything. They're down to 11. I actually did not want to draw that because I wanted to get it off the Tezzeret Ultimate. I'm just going to start drawing 2 cards a turn, though. There we go. The Immolator. And I think I can Leviathan, like, next turn. That seems fine enough to me. Rada, we'll just counter. And that they probably concede to that, honestly. In fact, are they dead? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's tap this now because they have no cards in hand. Even Reef. I really want to play Stormtide Leviathan here. I'm going to play Stormtide Leviathan here. It's not correct. It's nowhere near correct. But it is sweet. Cannot attack. It's the 8 mana win the game card. Alright, well, we had a pretty good run. Trying to remember why I lost. Oh, they were Goblins. Goblins is probably the best deck in the format, but my deck was pretty sweet too. We drew Teferi's Tutelage on turn 3 every time, which definitely helped. I got to assemble the Evacuation Lock once. And then this thing was sweet. I probably should have just main decked it. I think every single deck that I played against, this card was like almost an auto win. It beats mono red, it beats mono white, it beats mono green. The only decks that it loses to are black and blue. Seems good to me. Thanks you guys for watching. I might be able to get one more core set cube draft in. We'll see. I'll see you guys then.